Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 46 of my playthrough for Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. Just before we get into a little recap here, links down in the description below to my social media, Twitter and Instagram. If you want to give me a follow over there, that's greatly appreciated. And now for the recap. So, let's have a look. We have we have a bit of a growing problem in terms of the Viking raiders that were coming from the north. I think it's the Norse who were coming from the north. So these guys here, they managed to get down into Ireland, as we can see here. It might be easier actually if we look from the tactical map. So yeah, we managed to bunch up a few of our armies here to try and defend. I think we should be fine now because we've managed to get there before they managed to take too much territory off ourselves. So that's awesome. We have, we had a rebellion over here. We sent an army, this one, the Fury of Tyr, to deal with it, and we're now about to take Gwynedd. I think that was the plan anyway. They're not allied with anyone. It's just a kind of free settlement that we can take there. So why not? We're also at war with the southern Viking raiders. So these are the Normans. We're currently doing alright against them. I think it's helped by the fact that the Anglo-Saxons are still lurking about a little bit. I mean, they've only got 2 settlements here left. But it's enough for them to put up a bit of resistance, which just distracts them from us. And also we have Sussex here as well, who are also fighting against them, so that always helps. Actually, the Anglo-Saxons have a couple of territories up here, but they're also at war with Sussex. So yeah, that's all doing us a favour, I guess, while we deal with the Normans. And then it's going to be a case of heading over to Ireland after that. Well, we do need to kind of wrap up everything up here as well, saying that we have Inrid of the Thunderhammers. Let's just pop up over there as well, actually, to have a look. Yeah, so the Norse managed to take a few settlements here. We've finally got an army up, the Thunderhammers, to retake a lot of that. I think we're going to try and deal with the army first before we head off to take the settlements. Only because if we don't do that, it's just going to be a bit of a cat and mouse chase. We've seen it before with Lachlan. I don't want this to take as long as that. It probably is going to, though, unfortunately, so apologies in advance. But yeah, we need to kind of wrap up and take these settlements back. I think what we'll do is we'll probably just leave this one army here. Use the Thunderhammers to take these settlements back. We'll work our way north and then back around this way to take these islands here. It'll take them a little while. But in the meantime, what we can do is with the armies we've got here in Ireland, we can beat back the Norse Vikings here, take these settlements back, and then kind of head south and take the rest of Ireland from Vedrafjord and Vezafjord, I think is the pronunciation. So those are the 2 kind of powers in Ireland, I guess. So yeah, I think we're kind of alright on all fronts, really. Public order's been a continual issue throughout the campaign here, but you know, it's fine. We've managed to kind of keep it under control. There's only been a few rebellions, nothing major. I do believe we're at the end of a turn here. Let's just have a look who we've got left to move. So we've got Ragnald. Okay, we're actually besieging Winchester here with 2 armies, which is fine. Let's check. We probably... Oh, we actually have... Yeah, maybe this is where we left off at the end of the last episode. I don't actually remember, but we can fight this battle, so I think we will. I wonder if it's worth us fighting this one on the battlefield. I'm not too sure. We don't really need to. Let's just continue the siege for now while we just have a quick check over everyone else. So that was Ragnald. We've got Ingrim. Okay, he's there as well. Goku looks like he's moved. Yeah, it's just this here. I actually feel like we can probably get away with auto-resolving it. Dragon Slayers are here as well. Yeah, we've got plenty of forces down here in the south to deal with these guys. We need to be careful not to get isolated and picked off, though. So we've got these guys grouped together in a group of 2, and we have the Dragon Slayers kind of on their own. We will send them to just, you know, continue to take some of these minor settlements around this area. We want to probably push to the right here, finish off the Anglo-Saxons in this area, and take these Norman settlements. We do need to deal with Sussex, actually, at some point as well. That's the other thing that we need to do. Looks like the Anglo-Saxons have pushed fairly far north, actually. That's a bit of a concern, because that borders them right into my territory. We do have quite a bit of money coming in now, though. I wonder if it's worth us just taking another army here in, like, Stanford or Drayton. Or even Elig here. I don't know what the replenishment rate is going to be like. I mean, they've got -80 food, so probably not good there. It might be alright here in Huntingdon. Similar thing here in Stanford. Actually, it's the same province, that's why. Yeah, let's raise a small force here. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Not too bothered about taking a seafarer. Let's get Guthfrid, same name as our king, but it's fine. And let's get him in the settlement. And let's see who we can recruit then. I've been playing a bit of Three Kingdoms recently. The recruitment works... sorry, not Three Kingdoms, Troy recently. And that recruitment works quite differently. So let me get my head back around this. So first thing we're going to need is probably, let's say, 4 units of spearmen. We'll go with 3 units of swords, or 4, because they're good at holding the line in the centre. Let's take 4 units of archers as well. What does that put us on to? Doesn't actually tell us, does it? Well, let's just keep going until we can't take any more. Let's get the rest cav. I think that's a pretty solid force. I mean, we don't have... I guess we could probably get rid of maybe 1 unit of archers here and just have, like, I don't know, Danelaw Huskars. Just as a flanking force. It's small, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I think that works. And in terms of income, that's going to use basically most of our treasury there. I wonder, actually, maybe we haven't reached 20 units. Maybe it's just because we've reached our cap on our money, but it's only going to cost us about another 2,000 per turn, so we're still going to be roughly 2,000 in the positive, which is fine. Yeah, so we can still take 4 units here, so we will buff this out a little bit in the future, next turn or next few turns. Cool, that's fine. And yeah, they need to replenish now, so they'll sit there for how many turns? Okay, it's saying 6 turns. That's not great, to be honest, but probably the best we could have done in the area. I think it's food that decides the replenishment rate. I'm pretty sure that's right. Either way, it's fine. They're just going to sit there for a little while and replenish, and we'll put them to use as and when we need to. They'll probably be the main force going up against Sussex when the time comes as well. But yeah, with all that done, let's end the turn here, get into the next one, and get everyone moving. Alright then, looks like the Normans are actually fighting us in Winchester. So they're going to bring quite a lot of archers here, actually. Norman archers and Norman levy archers, so not the strongest troops, I guess, with all these levies, but that's in the garrison. In the actual main force, they've got actually pretty good troops. Norman knights, main infantry. Yeah, we've got 2 armies though as well. All well armoured, well equipped. Yeah, I think we'll fight this one on the battlefield then. It's going to be a defensive battle. We have reinforcements coming in. We have numerical advantage. And yeah, the balance of power's in our favour as well, so it should be alright. But let's fight it on the battlefield just in case. Alright then, I'm going to set up the troops where my reinforcements coming from. Let's have a look at that first. Oh, okay, they're actually coming in from their flank over there. That's interesting. So we'll form up our defensive line here, I guess, and then we'll use the other force that come in to flank them. I guess that's makes the most sense. So yeah, I'll set these troops up and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright then guys, so usual kind of formation, got all my shielded units up in the front in shield wall formation, got my Huskars in the back and on the flanks, got spears on the rear flanks as well. Those guys are not in shield wall because I want them to be mobile. I've got my axes in the middle just to bolster the centre, plug any gaps that form in the line, and we've got our archers as well. In fact, let's just move these guys in front of the archers. Yeah, they're in shield wall as well in case they start getting shot at. Cavalry on the right hand flank, as our reinforcements coming from our left hand side. I felt like putting our cavalry on the right made more sense. They've got their knights to deal with, who are probably going to be a lot stronger than us. So yeah, keeping them together is probably going to be a good idea. I will kind of keep spearmen close by as well, just in case they're needed. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I guess I'm going to have to just work on the fly with regards to my reinforcements here. But what I'll do is I'll probably form them up in a similar formation, but more of an attacking formation on the flank here. and it'll probably split their troops. Their reinforcements are coming in from the back here as well, so they may well wait for their reinforcements to come in before they attack us. There's a nice big hill over here actually, and it is making me think, should I go form up on that, wait for our reinforcements to come in as well? That might not be a bad idea actually, you know. If I just move everybody over this way, let's group them all first, pop them here like that, and then once the battle commences, although that's actually messed everything up, but I think it's because there's those rocks there. That's a bit frustrating. That's actually just messed up my entire formation. Okay, never mind. Well, I'll redo it before I start the fight. But yeah, put them all in formation, get them up on this hill maybe. Yeah, that might be good. And then get my reinforcements coming in right behind them. This is the edge of the battlefield though, so we'll probably have to form them maybe at the bottom of this hill. At the base of it. It's really rocky though as well. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with it. Right, I'll start the battle, set everything up, and then once there's some action kicking off, as always, I will be back with you. Alright guys, just to make you all aware, I've got my reinforcements in and I'm setting them all up in one big formation over by this hill. Also, it looks like in my reinforcing army I had like 4 units of cav, so they're all joining up with the rest of my cav. Hopefully that gives us enough of a cavalry force to kind of defend against them. But yeah, I'm just going to set all the troops up and then be back with you again as the action commences. Alright guys, so their cav are making a move on the right hand flank, so I'm going to move my cav in, I think. I'm going to pull them over to the right to hopefully bring their cav out this way, isolate them a little bit while the rest of the troops kind of form up. You know what, they're getting very close now, so let's charge. I think we'll do fine against them, even though they are Norman Knights. There's only 2 units of them, we've got kind of, what, 6 units? So I think we'll be alright. Even though they're much stronger than us, but you know, still. Let's get all these guys into shield wall. And we've got some spearmen here in the back as well. In fact, General needs to also go into shield wall. We've got all our archers shooting, although we're getting kind of pounded by their archers here. But it's fine. They'll do their thing. Now we're nearly routing one of their units of knights on the right hand side. There we go, that's one fleeing. Let's actually pull back. Who are these guys? They're spearmen. Let's not mess with spearmen. Yeah, let's not mess with spearmen at all. I think we'll be alright on our front line. We've got a set of spearmen here as well. Let's pull them out to the right. And we've got Huskars there. They can charge.
Our general is under attack.
Let's get them to charge these sets of spearmen here. We'll use these spearmen to screen these ones here while we deal with this unit of cav. Once we've dealt with this unit of cav, we can pull these guys round and deal with their skirmishes from the back. Looks like lots of these guys are not going to get into the fight, but we'll sort that out in a second. Wait until more of their guys kind of find their way down the battlefield. Pull these guys away. Again, let's screen with them, and we'll hammer and anvil, charge them in the back. That's one unit kind of isolated and dealt with then. Now let's pull these guys out of shield wall. In fact, let's pull all these guys out of shield wall. And let's use them to kind of start trying to flank around them a little bit. That's fine if they want to charge us. We can do the same thing. Let's get those Huskars out as well. Oops, we forgot about our hammer and anvil charge over here. Let's do that as soon as possible and then pull the guys around to start charging these guys in the back. We are losing troops here. That's fine, let's get these guys charging in. General's taking the brunt of that archer fire, but that's fine because we... Actually, it was my archers that ran away. Yeah, they're in shield wall, so they'll be fine. Huskars here. Get them charging into the sides. Same with these guys as well. Nice, we slam those guys in the back. Let's do it again. apart from the spearmen. You guys keep fighting. I think we've just spun them around now, actually, so their guys are actually on this left-hand side now. That's fine. You know what, let's just actually leave them to it. They're tied up on that side. Let's just go for the skirmishes. Our Huskarl's doing the job there as well. Front line is all holding. Cannot complain about that. Yeah, they're all running. I think these are all skirmishes. So the Cav can hopefully just wipe these guys out completely.
See, they flee before our might.
Let's just pop some rallies with the generals. Got spearmen here.
The battle is
These
turning
guys
in
are
our
not
favor.
doing anything. Charge these guys in here. Let's get them in this fight here. Cav. Yeah, Cav are absolutely smashing these guys. All running off now. Oh, the general's charging my Huskarls here. That was an accidental lapse in concentration there. Yeah, these guys are all free now. And the Cav are chasing all these guys down. That's good. Let's just send them all off to kind of a unit each, and then I don't have to worry about them again. Yeah, these guys are going to get smashed now. I think they know it. Let's actually charge the general in the back there with those guys. We do still have a unit, this unit here. We're not doing very well against them, but once the Cav become free, we can, I guess, send those guys over.
The enemy general is dead.
Nice, general's dead. That's this guy over here, I'm guessing. Probably from the charge in the back that we just gave him. Yeah, smashing. We're done a number on these guys here. Just these ones left. Perhaps all these guys on this side, actually. Let's get them all charged in. Do need to spare a unit for these guys, actually, as well, so let's send them over to help out. And we can send one of these units on this side. Perfect. Oh, camera going a bit skew-iffy there. Let's pull the Cav back. Yeah, we've got this one in the bag. I think we have done for a while, to be fair. Yeah, this unit's about to run. We just lost a unit there as well. Yeah, some of their troops are actually really tough. Like they're not easy to beat by any means. Let's get these guys running in as well. Yeah, I think we've done it though. I think that's it. Yeah, those guys ran off. So who are these? These are the Norman milled spearmen. Let's just charge some of those guys.
They flee before our might.
That's it, they're done. Awesome. Nice battle there, actually. Quite enjoyed that one. That was good. Right, I'll see you back on the campaign map, I guess. Nice. Wiped out most of their forces there. They're only left with a little bit, which is good. Garrison's completely wiped out, which is going to make taking these guys, taking Winchester fairly easy at the start of the next turn. But yeah, let's take the unit replenishment, and then I'll see you at the start of the next turn. Cool. So that's one of the Norman generals killed. I can't remember if that was the king or not. It doesn't really matter. Some traits gained, nothing terrible, nothing to be concerned about. Low public order. Research is now available, and I think we were going down the industry tree. The next one gives us a nice healthy boost, 15% to industry income in all regions. So that should give us a nice little income boost. That's good. We just checked that one. Skills available for Ragnar. He is a governor. Let's see. What do we want to give him? Well, we don't really need food, so let's just give him another point in scribe. And Gorka as well. He is a general. Let's give him a point in... Let's give him point in champion. Only because he might start having to fight shortly. These guys took a bit of attrition on their sea crossing. Yeah, I think, did we actually lose a battle with one of them as well? Yeah, I think it was when we were actually out on the water. We lost a battle with these guys, the Death Givers. And come to think of it, that's probably why my income was as good as it was. And I've recruited another army, whereas those forces could have probably gone onto this army here, but never mind, it's not the end of the world. We could always potentially merge Gorka's army with his, at least in the short term. But I think we're going to wait for these guys to replenish up fully. Saying that, we are within range of like some of these settlements here, or one of them anyway. Yeah, maybe we do just join these guys up. Let's have a look. Probably will mean kicking out one general. Gorka's probably the one we want to get rid of. Kopsig, can't remember. Well, we can check in a minute anyway. Let's accept that. Let's check his stats. How do we do it? I can't not remember. Is it here? No. Well, anyway, he's a rank 1 general, whereas Gorka's rank 5. So yeah, let's get rid of Kopsig. So we just need to disband him, I believe. Yep. Off you pop, and there we go. We've got a bit of a stronger army now here. That's fine. Then one of these armies, which one's the stronger? Probably this one. This is actually King Uhtred's army. Let's go take this settlement here. That's fine, we'll occupy it. That'll actually give us a bit more replenishment, which probably, yeah, almost gets them up to full replenishment. Let's just move these guys up with them. We don't want to leave the king undefended. And next turn we'll move Gorka up as well to help. We'll start taking back some of this land, and we want to obviously try and take out these armies as well, because they're the ones that are doing the damage. What about up in the north here as well? We need to move these guys, the Thunderhammers. Yeah, so a bit of a, well, not a dilemma as such, but I don't want to fight them on the water, and I am too far to reach them that way. So maybe, for now at least, it is worth just taking the settlements. It'll boost our income back up as well, which is what we want to do. Cool. We'll get a bit of replenishment as well. And yeah, let's just follow them around for now until we get an opportunity to sail straight over. I mean, we're going to lose this. We're going to lose this settlement here more than likely, but it is to be expected, I guess. So have a look through the other armies then. So Ingram down in the south. Yeah, so the battle here in, or the siege, sorry, in Winchester, we can just finish this off now, I think, or to resolve it. Do it defensively just so we don't lose as many troops. And I think that calls for a bit of celebration. Winchester obviously was the Anglo-Saxon capital, and we've finally taken it, so awesome. Now how many, we hardly lost any troops there, so that's good, and we'll occupy it. Now one thing I think I noticed in the last episode was that they were tearing down the buildings. I don't know, did they actually end up doing that? I'm not sure. Looks like some of them. Let's repair them all anyway. And we've got an empty slot there, we'll decide what we want to build with that. Let's keep the church for the public order, and yeah, looking good, looking good. Got a public order of plus 11 here. That's not counting. That doesn't count the military presence, but I don't think it makes much difference here, so that's fine. Anywhere else we can take while we're here this turn? Yeah, go for Southampton here. Again, we'll occupy it and get a little bit of replenishment for this army as well. Cool, that's good. Good turn. Now they've got 2 settlements here. I think I'm going to leave them for now, maybe leave it to Sussex. I don't want them to get any stronger, Sussex. But I think they're not doing too well. They've got this army here. The Anglo-Saxons are kind of like doing whatever they want up here, which tells me they don't have any kind of military presence to stop them. So yeah, I think Southampton might be on the decline. Anglo-Saxons might take a lot of this land back, and that's fine. We can take it straight back from them as soon as the Normans are dealt with. We are, however, going to have to spread all the way down here to completely take out the Normans. But that's fine. We can probably just send one army. I'm hoping so anyway. If we just send one army down this way, probably these guys here, Dragon Slayers. In fact, let's start doing that now, actually. The only issue I'm going to find with sending one army is that if we come up against a well-defended walled settlement, we'll struggle. But it's fine. Let's just take it as it comes. Deal with it. Let's continue taking settlements from them as and when we can. I think that's everybody moved down here. Now we did have over in Wales as well. We wanted to take the last settlement of Gwynedd. Again, walled settlement. Half decent garrison. No army though. So if we besiege it, yeah, let's declare war on them. That's fine. They have no allies or anything. Yeah, and let's just get a ram, get a few towers, and then I think probably... Well, how many turns? Actually, they're going to hold out for a little while. I'm not in any rush to take this out though, so I can wait. But if they decide to like strike out and fight me, I'm sure we'll be able to put that down fairly easily.
Bring that.
Cool, let's maintain that siege then. That's another settlement in our kingdom. I think that's everybody for this turn. Magnus, Uhtred. Okay, he's staying put because he's replenishing. I'm just thinking, do I want to actually recruit more troops? I mean, I don't really have the money to actually, so I'm going to have to wait on that one. And we might also want more troops for the Blood Eagles over here. Get 10 more units for them and strengthen them a little bit. And then with these guys over here, the Swine Array, they don't need to be a massive force. I mean, it'd be ideal if they could be, you know, a full 20 stack, and maybe we'll get them to that point at some stage. But for now, they're okay as they are. They're only going to be taking kind of like small settlements from Sussex and the Anglo-Saxons when the time comes. Cool. Right then. No money to do anything else, so I think we just end the turn there. Cool. Alright, so a few traits gained here. This one's not too good, so Leofwines dropped in zeal and loyalty. Let's actually have a check on him. Loyalty 1. Okay, definitely need to check on that. I mean, even with the priest as well, boosts his loyalty a little bit. I didn't actually realise that it dropped public order having a priest. Interesting, never mind. Anyway, Leofwine, we need to give him some estates, I think. Let's get on that straight away so I don't forget, because that would be typical of me. Let's have a look. Where is it? This is a big list now. Oh, right at the top. Okay. Again, as usual, we want to give them estates that benefit us. So yeah, agricultural estates. Currently with Uhtred, we're getting plus 10 food. With him, we get plus 20 food, so it makes sense to give him agricultural estates. Ah shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. That's probably not good. Aengrim, let's check on him afterwards. Did not mean to take an estate off him. We can give him one back. Ooh, noble estate. I don't remember seeing that before. I think you actually have to build those noble estates. Anyway, yeah, let's just give him a few to boost his loyalty quite a bit. Aengrim, we just took one off him, but he seems to be alright. Doesn't seem to be upset by that, so that's fine. You know what, let's give him that noble estate. Well, actually no, because it ups our tax, so let's not do that. He'll be fine. If he complains about it, we'll deal with it then. Wulfric's gained some skills. He's governor. Let's give him the final one into scribe, why not? And Bertham, same thing. Nice. And let's get moving with the armies then. So let's start in the north here. Thunderhammers. So he didn't actually take Lathan over here. He did land though. Maybe he couldn't do it in one turn, I don't know. Either way, let's head round, take this settlement back, occupy that. And all these guys can be upgraded now, I'm guessing with armour, so let's do it. Yep, up to gold, so that's level 3. And then next turn we'll take toughness, and then we'll decide, because from toughness we can launch into the sea if we want to. Although Lathan's not actually like a port town, and I don't think we can land where there's cliffs like this, so we would have to land where they have. So it might just make more sense to just walk. And it eliminates any danger of us getting caught in the sea, because they will kill us if they catch us in the sea. I don't think he's... I know some generals have that seafaring ability. I don't think he's one of them. But that's fine. Right, let's jump over to Ireland next. Okay. So these guys are still replenishing. Now what I might do is move these guys out. Just seeing where we can move them to. So we could take this settlement here in this turn, move everyone up to defend it, and move this army into this settlement for replenishment. I think that makes sense. They only have one army around in the vicinity, so that makes sense. Awesome, let's occupy that and move these guys over. They need to be close enough that they can be reinforced. Let's get these guys moved over into this settlement here. So then they can replenish, and I can recruit some troops for them as well, maybe next turn. Doesn't matter that they're a smaller army, to be fair, as long as they stay with the main bulk of the rest of the army. So we will have to give them a turn to catch up at some point if we do that. If we can get them up to a 20 stack, then they can stay on their own. I think that's fine. Ardmaka over here, I think, has a big old garrison, big old strong garrison. Yeah, so that's good. They'll be fine. I think Difflin's the same as well. But yeah, they've got armies kind of just in and amongst my land here. So we want to take out these armies as quickly as possible. And then start heading... Well, yeah, I think we'll probably head north and take some of these settlements. At least send one army out to do that. Maybe even the small 10 stack here. They can probably manage that. They don't have any armies around. Oh, actually they do have one here. Anyway, future problems. Let's have a look down in the south then. Let's head over here and decide what we're doing. We probably want to take these two settlements, but I'm not too sure. I don't see any armies of theirs, so we could probably just leave them. But then that does beg the question, do we want to go to war with Sussex now? I think we probably could. I don't think it'd be too risky. These guys, they're actually not full 20 stack. I can probably afford to get another unit of swordsmen for them. So let's do that. Let's keep these guys moving. I'm sure we're going to encounter some resistance at some point. But if we keep taking settlements from them, then that reduces the risk of that. Who are these guys? They're rebels? Weissing. Interesting. Well, we'll check their political standing with everyone else shortly. We need to take this settlement here as well. Not a massive garrison. We could take that with a 20 stack, and then they've got another walled settlement here, which looks like a big one. Again, not a 20 stack in the garrison, however, depends how long it would take us to... I wouldn't be comfortable attacking the walls with that many troops on it. So we might have to, like, wear them down for a few turns, but again, we'll see. Cool. Right, let's decide what we're doing with these guys then. We absolutely could fight Sussex now. The issue that we'll face if we do that is if the Normans have, I don't know, more than 120 stack over here somewhere. It just means that these guys will be left on their own to deal with it, and they might struggle. Whereas, yeah, I'm just thinking maybe I send one of these armies left to help out. Send one of them over here and attack Sussex. Because then we've got this army up in the north as well. We can push down from the north. They're not ready yet, though. Not ready at all. Yeah. Decisions. We could get them over here first. Well, let's pop them in this settlement to begin with. The replenishment might drop here. Yeah, let's get them in here first of all. Although they're going to get next to no replenishment there. Ugh, okay. That might have been a bad move, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see if there's any other armies for me to move then. So we've got Ingrim. Oh yeah, these guys. Well, we need to kind of decide what we're doing with them. Magnus is staying where he is because he's sieging Gwynedd. So it's just Ragnald and Magnus here. Sorry. Ingrim and Ragnald. Right then. I think I'm going to attack Sussex now.
Impossible. I have received you. More than that, I cannot promise.
Yeah, let's declare war. Oh, I didn't realise they're allied with the Defner, but we're already at war with them, so that's fine.
Sir.
And let's go for it, I guess. We will begin with this settlement, just because then we can work our way north from there. Well, I say north, just around here. They're currently besieging this settlement, so this army is kind of tied up. I can't imagine they'll stop sieging it. They'll probably want to take it. And we'll send both armies over. Just to make things difficult for them, I guess. Yep. Send these guys over here. So just to kind of give you the reason I've done that, it's because if I'd have sent these guys left and dealt solely with the Normans until they were dead and then moved everyone to the right, that would have given Sussex more of a chance to take more of this land, which then would have made it harder for me to take it back off them. Probably wouldn't have been too hard, but it would have meant me bringing all my forces back over here and it'd be a whole thing. Whereas I think we're strong enough right now to do it with just two armies. They don't seem to have much in the way of resistance at the moment, so I think we're safe to do it. Not only that, we've got this army up in the north who, fair enough, they're not fully replenished yet, but they will be within, I don't know, the next few turns, I guess. Next 4 turns. And I think they're well equipped, or well enough equipped to deal with anything that the Anglo-Saxons can throw at us, especially if they get into this settlement here, which has a fairly decent garrison. They'll be fine, I think. So yeah, just to give you a bit of my thought process there. Ragnald over here, let's give him a point in champion. And now, I think that is everyone moved. Let's have a look. Yeah, because Magnus is sieging Gwynedd, and that's everyone else. And I'm saving money because I might want to recruit some more troops. So we'll end the turn there, see what Sussex do. I'm anticipating this army might jump out to try and attack this one, but it'd be silly for them to do that. They'd probably want to take this settlement first, but anyway, we'll see. Alright then, so we've had a settlement sacked. I think it's one of the Irish settlements. I should have actually checked that, never mind. Wulfric's become a tippler, just drops public order. Not brilliant, but what can I do? And start of a new turn. With that, guys, I didn't actually realise how long I'd been recording for, and the episode's gone way over what I normally like to do. So I'm going to end it there, so thank you very much if you made it this far. Does feel like we're drawing to a close with this particular campaign now, which I'm quite happy about. It was my first campaign that I started this channel with, so it'd be nice to see it through to the end and onto something new. Anyway, all that said, if you've got any tips or feedback for me, leave them in the comments down below. And if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you can see when I upload. And with that all said, guys, I'll see you on the next one.